we become aware of how it works and utilize those mind power principles to empower ourselves and empower our lives, empower our relationships. Out of the good relationships, out of those positive relationships, out of those intimate relationships where fear does not live, that's when life gets sweeter. That's when life is worth living. So, one of the principles of mind power is the utilization of the imagination. The imagination was sung and wrote about by John Lennon. And he was singing about a world where we lived in peace, a world where we lived as one. The great thing about that song is that when you imagine it and you repeat that with great emotion, the mind will eventually accept it. You've probably heard this saying before, what you conceive, you can achieve. But you have to understand that it has to affect the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is just like the tip of the iceberg, and the subconscious mind is everything below the surface. That's what has to be affected. The subconscious mind runs the behavior because the emotions and the imagination lie in the subconscious mind. So, if you want to be empowered, if you want to be proficient, for example, at your instruments, then to practice playing that instrument with your subconscious mind and with all of the emotions, your sight, your hearing, your feeling, your smelling, your tasting, playing that instrument to its fullest, just playing it perfectly, and hearing all of the beautiful sound that you produce in perfect timing. When you do that, you affect the subconscious, and it starts to change it, it starts to map it, and it starts to believe it. And once it's believing it, the subconscious mind is like the Terminator. Remember that movie? No matter what he was programmed to do, he would execute it. Couldn't stop him. That's the way your subconscious mind works. Once it accepts the belief, then it will execute it. It is the most powerful goal-achieving agency that there is.